The universe is working alongside your guardian angels to deliver a joyful message about someone very close to you. They are falling in love with you. This realization may not have been immediate, but now their emotions have grown strong enough that they are beginning to show unmistakable signs of their affection. You may have already noticed subtle changes in how they behave around you, small yet significant shifts that indicate something deeper is happening beneath the surface. Love is a powerful, complex, and multifaceted emotion, one that manifests differently in every individual based on their personality, culture, and relationship experiences. Because of this, it can be difficult to recognize when someone is in love, let alone interpret their feelings correctly. What if what you perceive as romantic interest is simply a deepening friendship? What if your own emotions, expectations, or fears are clouding your judgment? The key to understanding whether someone is truly in love with you lies in how well you know them. Every individual has a unique way of expressing affection, and their behavior is often shaped by their personal experiences and worldview. If you have spent enough time with this person, you may already have an idea of how they react to emotions, relationships, and personal connections. In the case of this special person, their behavior has likely begun to shift, aligning with the development of deep, serious feelings for you. This transformation might be subtle at first, but if you pay close attention, you will see clear signs that they are no longer looking at you the same way they once did. One of the most common signs that someone is falling in love is an increase in attentiveness. Have they been more focused on you lately? Have they shown a greater interest in your thoughts, feelings, and daily experiences? While they may have always been a good friend or an attentive companion, there is now a noticeable intensity to their focus. When someone is in love, they naturally want to spend more time with the person they cherish. Even when they are apart, they find themselves thinking about that person constantly, longing for their presence. This growing attachment manifests in small ways. Perhaps they reach out to you more often, send you thoughtful messages, or remember tiny details about your conversations that others might overlook. When you are together, they might seem more engaged, more eager to hear your opinions, and more invested in your happiness. Another telltale sign of love is a heightened level of emotional support. People in love become deeply invested in their partner's well-being, often going out of their way to offer encouragement, reassurance, and motivation. Have you noticed this person becoming increasingly supportive of your dreams and ambitions? Do they celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and offer comfort when you face challenges? Love often brings out a person's most selfless side. When someone truly cares for you, they will want to see you succeed and be happy, even if it means making sacrifices for your well-being. Words can also reveal the depth of someone's feelings. Have they started giving you more compliments, offering words of affirmation, or using affectionate nicknames? Verbal expressions of love can be subtle or overt, but they often carry deep significance. A person in love might not always say the words outright, but they will find ways to let you know how much they appreciate you. Even casual phrases like "I love spending time with you" or "you always make my day better" can be indications of deeper emotions. Beyond words, love also reveals itself through increased vulnerability. When someone falls for another person, they become more emotionally open, allowing their guard to come down. This could mean that they begin sharing more personal stories, talking about their fears, insecurities, and dreams in ways they never did before. Vulnerability is a sign of trust and emotional connection, and when someone is in love, they naturally want to share their inner world with the person they cherish. Have you noticed this person opening up to you more than usual? Do they seek comfort in your presence, share their deepest thoughts, or confide in you about things they wouldn't tell others? If so, it is a strong indication that their feelings for you have deepened. Physical affection is another clear sign of love. While everyone expresses physical affection differently, there are certain universal behaviors that tend to emerge when someone has romantic feelings. Have you noticed this person initiating small touches, such as brushing your hand, giving warm hugs, or finding reasons to be physically close to you? These subtle gestures often indicate an unconscious desire to maintain a physical connection. Love creates a deep craving for closeness, not just emotionally but also physically. Even the simplest of touches can carry significant meaning, signaling a desire to bridge the gap between friendship and romance. However, love is not always immediate or obvious, even to the person experiencing it. Before realizing their feelings for you, this individual likely went through a period of confusion and uncertainty. They may have struggled to understand their emotions, wondering when and how their perspective on you began to change. At some point, though, something shifted. They started feeling happier and more content around you. They began thinking about the future and imagining a life where you played a significant role. This realization was not a sudden epiphany but rather a gradual awakening to emotions that had been growing for some time. Now, those feelings have become too strong to ignore or hide. If you are wondering whether their feelings are genuine, the most effective way to know for sure is through open and honest communication. While the signs of love can be telling, there is always room for misinterpretation. The best way to truly understand another person's emotions is to talk to them directly. Ask open-ended questions that encourage them to share their thoughts and feelings. Honest conversations can provide clarity, ensuring that both of you are on the same page. Love is a beautiful yet daunting experience. Knowing that someone close to you harbors romantic feelings can be overwhelming, even if the thought of being with them has crossed your mind before. Entertaining the idea of them as a potential partner is one thing, but genuinely reciprocating their love is another. It is natural to feel uncertain, hesitant, or even afraid. Love requires emotional commitment, vulnerability, and the willingness to take a leap of faith. Your guardian angels encourage you to take the time to reflect on your own feelings. If this person confesses their love, you may not immediately know how to respond. Your emotions might be clouded by fear, uncertainty, or past experiences. It is okay to take a step back and give yourself the space to process your feelings. If you are not ready to reciprocate their emotions, be honest with them. Taking things slowly does not mean rejecting the possibility of a relationship. It simply means allowing yourself the time to navigate your emotions at your own pace. The universe has your best interests at heart. It will guide you based on what you truly desire, ensuring that everything unfolds in the way that is best for you. There is no need to rush or worry. This special person will be patient and understanding as you take the time to figure things out. If you fear that they might lose patience and move on, your guardian angels want to reassure you that destiny is real and working in your favor. Destiny does not remove your free will or take away your ability to shape your future. Rather, it aligns you with the path that will help you reach your fullest potential. Good fortune is on its way, and everything will eventually work itself out. If you want to recognize additional signs from the universe regarding this special connection, pay attention to your instincts. The universe often communicates through gut feelings, dreams, and recurring patterns in your life. You might start noticing synchronicities, symbols, or messages that gently nudge you toward a realization. Trust yourself, trust the process, and let love unfold naturally. The universe, your guardian angels, and the person who loves you are all patiently waiting for you to embrace the love that is meant for you. You caught my attention immediately, and from that moment, I found myself holding you in a tender place within me. It was as if something deep inside me recognized you before my mind could even process it. There was a pull, an undeniable connection that I couldn't ignore. Sometimes, when you spoke, it felt as if you were reading my mind, as though you had access to my unspoken thoughts and emotions. It startled me at first, but now I find it mesmerizing, comforting even. It makes me feel seen in a way that I have never experienced before. Right now, I am gathering these signs, piecing them together like fragments of a greater story, one that I believe is leading me to you. Every interaction, every glance, every subtle exchange between us carries weight, and I am becoming more and more aware of just how important my next move toward you will be. I don't want to act impulsively or let fear hold me back. I want to approach you with intention, with clarity, with the respect and reverence that you deserve. You are unlike anyone I have ever encountered before. There is something about you that feels so unique, yet oddly familiar at the same time. Have we met somewhere before? Perhaps not in this lifetime, but somewhere beyond the physical realm. I feel as though our souls have crossed paths before. It is a strange yet beautiful sensation, one that I can't quite explain but deeply believe in. In your own way, you have already added so much magic and perspective to my life. Without even trying, you have shifted my world, changed the way I see things, and brought a sense of wonder back into my heart. Your presence alone is powerful, and I find myself drawn to it like a moth to a flame. I drink in your energy greedily, soaking up every moment I can get with you. And yet, I worry, have I overwhelmed you? Have I made you feel weary or guarded? If I have, please know that it was never my intention. I would never want to take from you without giving back in return. I am coming into a space of readiness, a place where I can offer you something real, something reciprocal. I am no longer just searching for connection, I am ready to build it, to nurture it, to honor it. I have searched the earth for someone like you, and now that I have found you, I feel an innate sense of protectiveness over you. It's not possessiveness, not control, but rather a deep desire to safeguard your spirit, to make sure you are cherished and honored in the way you deserve. My body reacts to your presence in ways I can't control. There is warmth, an undeniable ignition that spreads through me when you are near. It is not just physical attraction, it is something deeper, something spiritual. I feel so close to you already, even though we are still navigating this space between us. I believe that you sense me too, that you feel this pull just as I do. And so, I wait, not out of hesitation, but out of patience, ready to step forward when the moment is right and reveal my true self to you. You give so much of yourself to others, and I wonder, who gives to you? Who teaches you how to receive? If you allow me, I want to be that person. I want to show you that you don't always have to give, that you are worthy of love, care, and tenderness in return. I promise you, this time, I will speak. I will not suppress my emotions or silence my truth as I have in the past. I will be open with you, raw and honest, because you deserve nothing less. Your soul is divine, pure, and rare. The world is fortunate to have you in it, though I know that your journey has not been easy. It is your strength, your resilience, your unwavering ability to rise above struggle that has drawn me toward you. I admire you deeply, more than I can put into words. And yet, I fear that I may have given you the wrong impression. I have been leaving you subtle signs, hoping for things between us to evolve into something more serious and solid. But I worry, have I instead made you think that I am indifferent? That I do not care? That could not be further from the truth. You are like a breath of fresh air in my otherwise ordinary reality. You bring color to the mundane, depth to the shallow, and meaning to what once felt routine. I find myself making excuses just to steal glances at you, to be near you, to feel your presence even in the smallest of ways. I want to present myself with confidence, but at the same time, I want you to feel safe enough to see my vulnerable side as well. I don't just want to impress you, I want to be real with you. I try not to stare at you for too long, but I can't help myself. I know you sense it, that you see where my attention lingers. Life is so much more beautiful with you in it, and that is something I cannot ignore. I have faith in us, in whatever this connection is meant to become. Please, don't stress over the unknown. I know uncertainty can be scary, but my loyalty to you is unwavering. In body, heart, mind, and soul, I am yours, even if you do not yet realize it. Things aren't always as they appear to be. I know it may seem as though I am unaffected by your absence, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Reality is much different than what is seen on the surface. Only my heart knows the ache it carries for you, the longing that lingers in every quiet moment. If you only knew how much space you occupy in my mind, in my heart, in my very being, you would understand. I am here, waiting, hoping, ready. If you are willing to take that step with me, to trust in this, then I promise you, I will not let you down.